Okay. This, first off, hello. Second off, Sparking Zero is fixed. I actually just recorded this video, and then I realized I wasn't recording, so I'm re-recording it. But still, I'm still happy to remake this, because just seeing this stuff makes me happy. There's tons of updates. They fixed all of the PvP problems, and they even had some quality of life stuff. So without further ado, I'm not going to waste too much time. So it's a free update, naturally. All the features that they have is new stuff. They added something new to the game, a new move. I'll show you when we get to that. Battle system adjustments and more. Specifically, already, Android 17, 19, Dr. Gero. Health and key amount absorbed on a grab has been changed. They don't say if it's buffed or nerfed. I assume it's nerfed. Dragon Dash. Quick Ascend and Quick Descend for Androids now use key. Fantastic. Y'all saw the tournament. Everybody's seen the clips of the guy just spamming Quick Ascend, Quick Descend. So now you can't do that anymore. We'd love to see that. Same thing with Second Form Cell. Change his grab. Now you can escape that. Cooler when he transforms, puts the mask on, gets big, more health. That's pretty cool. Giant characters. This is big. Increases the time that it takes to charge a smash attack and reduces its power. So now you can't be infinite comboed by a charged attack from a giant, because this is unblockable, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew this, because I've gotten bullied by giant characters before. Very irritating. But yes, they increase the time it takes to charge it and reduce the damage. Great Vegeta and my most hated character in the game, Dr. Wheelo, max health reduced. Thank God. Dr. Wheelo, DP battle, a menace. 4 DP, 4 health bars, and all the giant character buffs and instant spark. Irritating. Thank God that they reduced their health to 3. We have increased performance and ease of use, etc., etc. When using the game online, Windows 11 and different versions of operating systems could cause communication errors. They're trying to fix that. And now we get into the big stuff. This is the big update stuff. For battle, all stages are now available in co-op battles. Let's go. Offline, so that means co-op. And then they changed the My Sets function. So I guess that you can have preset stuff now, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what this is. Change the character's display method, but probably how you see them. You can probably look at them more and stuff before you pick them, I assume. Or just have it set up in the My Sets. This might be a My Sets thing, I'm not sure. But this, you can now skip the intro battles, animations. So when you're spawning in, you don't always have to, like when you're rematching somebody, you might want to watch it the first time. You know, I'll probably be not skipping it for the first time, and then every time we rematch, I skip it. Very good. Saves a lot of time. Player match. Now you can set your team to hidden or reveal to your opponent when editing your team, which is pretty cool. So if you're playing with your friend, you can be like, I'm not cheating, I swear. You know, I'm gonna pick this character. You should too. So that's cool. Also, another quality of life, custom battle. Now you can sort them alphabetically. This is big. It's pretty big. Options. You can also change your camera distance. I don't think I'm going to, but that's cool for people who want to be closer. This is what I was talking about. This is a new move. High speed Dragon Dash. I don't know what this is, but I assume, because look, the new quick movement action, high speed Dragon Dash, where you can move quickly towards your opponent, has been added. Perform with R2 and holding X. So, what I'm assuming that this is probably going to take a lot of ki, but it's probably going to get you to your opponent no matter what. So if they're quick ascending or descending or something, this is probably going to allow you to speed towards them no matter what, costing a lot of ki, but stopping the cheese, you know? Smash attack, which is a charge attack, will no longer be stunned when hit with the rush ki blast. So this is just the normal ki blast. Now you have a little bit of armor, so that's cool. Still take the damage though. When charging a smash attack during a rush attack, so mid combo when you start charging it, charge time reduction based on hit count. So the more that you hit them, the less time it takes to charge, which is pretty cool. So now you can combo that. That'll probably add some new combo or even wake up options, because unblockable naturally. Rush Ki Blast. The time between being able to fire the next Rush Ki Blast after firing the maximum consecutive amount has been increased, different for each character. So basically, this is the normal Ki Blast. You know, you can throw like 5 or 6 of them out, and then you have to wait, and then you can do it again when you're not in sparking mode. Basically, they changed. No, they changed the timing. As the timing's been increased, so they nerfed the amount that you can do that, the speed that you can do that. So let's say you throw 6 out, you have to wait longer, and then you can throw another 6, not including sparking, I assume. Rush Ki Blast Deflection. This is huge. You can't get hit spam. You cannot get cheese anymore by people ultimate spamming. Now you can move while deflecting Rush Ki Blast. So you know when you would be blocking the person who's in sparking mode or deflecting their Ki Blast, and they would be spamming it, and they walk up to you and pop an unblockable ult, Spirit Bomb, Broly, etc., etc. Now you can move, so you'll always have the time. Like, it's still gonna exist that you can walk up, mash Ki Blast, and then throw an unblockable ult, but it'll give you half a second now at least between the time that they stop throwing the Ki Blast and the time that the ult hits you. Now you can vanish, so that's good, very big. Steps. You'll no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a rush. So the Ki Blast can now be evaded. I think this is when you dash towards somebody and you kind of lean forward and it makes you not be able to be hit for a sec. Now it dodge Ki Blast, so that's cool. Z Burst Dash. Amount of Ki consumed when activating it has been increased. So you can't just spam the dash anymore. I don't think it's 1 Ki. Burst Smash. Ki will no longer be consumed when activating it and will instead consume an amount based on distance traveled. I don't actually know what Burst Smash is off the top of my head, so we'll see what that's like in the game. And then all blasts, so like Kamehas and stuff, when you boost, does more damage. So I don't know how big of a buff this is, but depending on the damage increase, this might become pretty crazy. Beam boosts. Because I don't know, I think this is only like normal Kamehas and stuff, but it might count for the ultimates too, so we'll see. So Z Search. You no longer lose track of your opponent when they switch. Once again, ranked DP match. Those 5 character teams with, After Image Strike and Android characters. Now, another nerf to them. You won't lose track of them when they switch. And when you do lose track of your opponent, let's say you block an ultimate or something, they fixed how fast you can see them now. So if they're in front of you, you will lock onto them. Thank God. This is huge. Absolutely huge. Z Counter. The input window has been shortened, so it's harder to do them now. Harder to do consecutively, at least. This is also really big. Now we're not going to be sitting there the entire match, going back and forth, just dodging each other. It's going to make it harder. And increase the amount of Ki when you successfully do one. Amount of Ki consumed, my fault. Skill count increased. Oh, yeah. So you also don't get as much skill count when you and your opponent are sitting there Z countering consecutively. Fantastic. Another After Image Strike Instant Spark nerf. Revenge counter. So the skill count consumed when you perception a revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. You know that animation where your character blocks with one hand and enemy characters does a revenge counter and you block it? Now the person who perception only loses 1 and the person who revenge counter loses 2. Another revenge counter nerf. I don't know why. They need to buff revenge counter because it's pretty bad. But we'll see. Maybe because they nerf Instant Spark and After Image Strike, this will get fixed, but I'm not sure. So rush attacks during sparking mode, the infinite combo, gradual damage fall off of the consecutive hits has been increased. So now you can't just spam that rush combo, infinite combo anymore. They nerfed that. Thank goodness. That's huge. And then also, this used to happen to me a lot. The final attack of an aerial combo and aerial slash combo will no longer be interrupted by guarding. You could literally just block or sidestep the last hit of the combo. For some reason, I don't know why, but I got punished a lot for doing this. Now, not anymore. Another DP battle fix. Thank God. Character switch. Health recovery rate of standby characters has been reduced. So now when you switch characters, the character you swapped out, they don't gain as much health. It doesn't say how much, but I'm glad. That's big. Z-Burst Dash giant characters, the infinite tackle combo. Now you can guard that. Very blockable. Thank goodness. And this is just my favorite section right here. Look at this. Skills that cause instant sparking mode. Skill count consumed has been increased. So before, almost all the instant sparks were 3. Now it's probably going to be 4. Shoot, maybe even 5. I'm not sure. But either way, huge. Absolutely huge. Skills that increase stats in general have been decreased. So kind of like how Super Saiyan 4 Goku has I'll beat you in 5 seconds. And it's a 5-second buff that boosts his damage. That used to cost 3 skill count. Those types of things have been decreased. Because it's not worth it to do that when you could, after Mist Strike before. But, not anymore. As you can see, after Mist Strike, this is the best change. Effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds. Before it was 15, so it's a 5-second nerf. And will be removed if your opponent uses Perception while you are under the effect. That is right. So if your opponent after he misstrikes, and they hit your Perception with the melee, that Perception counter when you punch them, it's gonna punch them. No more after a misstrike. Thank goodness. This just fixed everything. Huge changes. False Courage. This is the skill count change. So it's 1 to 2. This is the move that would give super armor to like Android 19 and other people. So now it's 2. Very good. Technique. This is exactly what I was talking about. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. All I need is 5 seconds. Skill count consumed has been increased from 3 to 2. I think that they meant decreased right here. And status increase upon activation has been increased. So since it's like literally a 5-second buff, you get more stats and it costs less. So W. Gogeta Blue, Star's Barrier, you can now activate it while you're receiving melee attacks from the front. So if you're getting hit from the front, Combo Breaker, that's cool. And then also Long Range Blast and Ultimate Blast, speed has been reduced. So I think that there was supposed to be a space here. I don't think that this is for Star's Barrier. I think this is a general type of thing. I could be wrong. If this is a Star's Barrier thing, not a big change. But if they're decreasing the speed of all blasts, that'll make it a lot easier to vanish. And then also, Super Vegeta. They buffed his final Kamehameha. I'm completely fine with that. Damn, tripping. Buff the Blast Ultimate. Easy. Because now after Mist Strike is no threat. Poster Boy is gone. All y'all who's getting carried by Super Vegeta, the androids, the giants, be ready. Because when I see you in ranked, it's up now. Daima Goku, Quick Rush. Now you can move his character all over the place when you're doing his rush attack. So that's pretty cool. Mr. Saiyan's Present Bomb. Increase end lag after activation. So basically, after you activate it, it takes a second before he starts running at you. So they nerfed it. But yeah, huge overall updates. Got a lot of quality of life. There's a new dash mechanic. You can skip animations. You can get all the stages in offline co-op. They nerfed the giants. They nerfed the androids. Bandai, I knew you all wouldn't let us down. But that's pretty much all for the video. Although I will say that now, some of y'all might be able to tell, but I got a new mic. I'm not going to be able to post content past the 15th due to not being home, vacation purposes. But yeah, until then, I'm going to have to go crazy. Until the next video.